In this video, I just want to show you how you can get more stuff done so you can accomplish more in life. I'll see ya. I started this YouTube channel and also my website, You Be Relentless. So You Be Relentless, it's a website based about motivation, personal development, time management, finances, and just anything, all these tips to help improve your life, right? And I've written over about 1,000 articles into this website as well. And I've also published about 300 videos on my YouTube channel. I'm getting about 100K visitors as well, visiting my website. So it's pretty impressive there. I'm pretty happy with that. Not to sound too arrogant there. But yeah, I feel that I've accomplished a lot of things. So by launching that YouTube channel, by launching that website, and also, writing software, writing books, also, closing deals, there's a lot of things I'm working on. I've got a lot of projects, and it can get a bit overwhelming, and I understand you're the same thing as well. So I just want to share with you some 3 tips in which I apply in my life that has really helped me get more stuff done. And this is a accumulation of reading a lot of books. It's by applying a lot of different techniques and a lot of experiences, and getting rid of the stuff that doesn't work and just applying the ones that does work. So let's start with number 1. So number 1 is the big 3 goals. So it's really important to have these big 3 goals in your life. So I believe that if you have too many goals, then you're just you're going to spread yourself too thin. And where do you draw the line? How many goals are you supposed to have? Do you have 1, 2, 3, or do you have 10, whatever it is? And I found that the sweet spot is 3. Just try and stick to 3 goals, like maximum. Anything else is just noise. So you have to really sit down and figure out what is it that you want to achieve? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to do? What do you want to do? And what is the big things that you want to achieve in your life? So you have to really sit down and think about, if I were to achieve just these 3 things, that would just really improve my life. And one of my big goals was to build my YouTube channel and also to build my website, and it's always been like that. So everything that I do has to contribute to that goal. Anything else is just really secondary. So I learned this from Darren Hardy as well. He's the author of The Compound Effect, and he talks about that that you need to have your big, hairy, audacious goals. So you have to have your big 3 goals, and you have to work every single day towards them, and everything else is really just noise. So sit down, figure out what your big 3 goals are, and then focus on just doing, just structure your whole day, that every single day that you're going to work towards that, and then pretty much over time you'll find that you'll achieve those goals. So for example, one of my big goals was to, and they could be short-term as well. So one of my short-term goals, big 3 goals, was to have my own studio. And now I'm really happy that I'm finally building my studio. So I'm building up my layout here, and I've got my computer, I've got everything. I'm slowly building. I'm going to have some curtains and everything. So I'm going to make some more videos. And these videos are going to contribute to my other goal, which is my YouTube channel. So the big 3 goals is very important. Number 2 is you got to focus on the few. So this is another massive thing. This is like wisdom right here, and it took me a lot. I spent a lot of money getting this piece of wisdom here, and just recently I spoke to the CEO, and he drives a really nice Porsche, and he owns a big company. He owns multiple companies around the world, and we had a brief conversation where I get to work with him, and he says that I believe in focusing get a few things done right, then focus on a lot of things and get it done poorly. And that is so true. A lot of wealthy people understand this technique, and it does boil down to the 80-20 rule. So let's say that you have 100 activities to do, right? Let's say that you've got a big 3 goal, you're working on this big project, but there's a lot of little things that you have to do to achieve that goal. So for example, let's say that you want to start a YouTube channel, right? Okay, so you have to focus on getting the camera, you have to focus on your presence, your editing skills, Photoshop skills. There's all these little things, right? It could be about 100 little things that you have to do. But if you were to look at those 100 things, only a few of them would really make the biggest difference, right? So if I focused on getting the right curtain, if I focused on getting a projector, if I focused on those other things, fine, I might have it, but let's say I don't start a YouTube channel, then nothing's going to happen. So what's the most important thing in that list? Number one would be, okay, you got to start number one. Number two, you really do need a camera, but you don't need a really fancy camera. You just need a camera, right? So those are the two things really. So if you just focus on, okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and number two, I'm just going to use my camera and I'm just going to film and just going to upload. That's all I'm going to do. Everything else is just, don't worry about my clothes, my hat, whatever it is. Just focus on just those. Keep pushing out content, and therefore you're building your YouTube channel. So you have to look at the goal that you're working towards, figure out all the things that you have to work on for that particular goal, and then focus on the very, very few that will make the biggest difference, and do those few things every single day. So that goes to the next one, which is to be consistent. So if you were to, you've got your goal, now you've got the few things that you have to focus on every single day. Now the next part is to build a habit and work on this thing every single day. So let's say that you figured out that I want to start a YouTube channel. All I have to do is record a video and I'm going to upload every day. Then at the end of the year, if you stuck to that being consistent, which is rule number 3, if you're consistent, then at the end of the year, you're going to have over 300 videos on your YouTube channel, and it's really amazing. And the mathematics is right there. Now, let's say that you're not working on YouTube. Let's say that you're selling real estate or something, right? So every single day, let's say that you'll pick up the phone and you'll prospect. Let's say you to do 100 phone calls a day. 100 phone calls a day multiplied by 12 or multiplied by 10. Let's say, just give yourself, 2 months, you're not going to do any prospecting, but 100, that's, I don't know, that's about 300,000 or something, right? I'm really bad at math. I know, I'm Asian. But that's the thing. You have to really be consistent, and all those little activities accumulate over time, and therefore at the end of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you've done all these things, and it's just crazy. So that's in summary, the top 3 goals are, you got to set big 3 goals. You got to set your big 3 goals. Number 2, you got to focus on the few. And number 3, you got to be consistent. If you just focus on just those 3 key techniques, you'll find that you'll get a lot more stuff done. You'll accomplish just massive things. It's really incredible. So in conclusion, I'll highly recommend for you to visit my YouTube channel, which is ubrelentless.com. Check out my website, ubrelentless.com as well. Send me an email or subscribe to my channel. I would also like to thank you for checking out my stuff as well, and I've got a lot more great content I'm planning on sending you my way. And so thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.